Hey, good afternoon, everybody, or almost noon, and it's Wildcat News on Monday, August the 31st. I'm Principal Sagaser. Just a few general announcements for you this morning. Don't forget, students, if you need meals to be picked up, you can stop here at the high school or swing by Eastern Elementary School or Newcastle Elementary School to get those meals. That's breakfast and lunch, and they're available 8 a.m. until noon each day, Monday through Friday. Also, students, if you are a flash drive student and you happen to be watching this broadcast, those flash drives are available from noon until 4 o'clock. So teachers, if you have any students that do contact you about that, please let them know. Also, don't forget, students, we are starting our virtual schedule today. That's first, third, and fifth period meet today and Wednesday, and second and fourth meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And students, make sure you do not forget to contact your teachers if you need additional help. They can set up an appointment with you during their office hours. This week in Henry County High School sports, we have girls golf versus Gallatin County tonight at home. Hopefully the weather holds off, and good luck, ladies. Also, the girls golf team takes on Carroll County over in Wheatley, Kentucky on September the 2nd. That's Wednesday, as well as the boys play Owen County over there at Fairway Golf Course this coming Wednesday. Good luck, golf teams, with your matches this week. That's all the news updates I have. Now we're going to swing over to Reppin' with Robbins. Mr. Robbins?
Thank you, Mr. Sagaser. Before I get started, I thought I'd introduce my man I have in my office every day. This is Obadiah. He's the keeper of the culture. So if you've ever been in my office, you'll see him sitting up front. He's a little bit dusty right now, but he's been with me since the days I was at Cropper. So you're going back close to 20 years. He was given to me by a professor. So I've kept him in my office. He's been the keeper of my culture. You know, he gives me good vibes all the time, and I could probably tell you stories over the years of students coming in, but looks like he's always looking at you. So that's Obadiah. I thought I'd bring him in today. One quick quote I was going to throw out there, and I'll throw that out here in a second. But one thing, guys, and I want to be on a serious note here, that I've noticed by just going in and out of the classes with the teachers, is that you got to treat this just like school. Because a lot of times going in there, I'm noticing that you got certain kids that aren't focused. You know, I had a classroom the other day with 3 or 4 kids were talking at the same time, and the teacher was trying to get your attention. You got to understand, they're on the front lines of trying to teach these classes as teachers, guys, and we all have to do this together as one at Henry County High School. You know, you got to respect the teachers. You've got to, I mean, whether you raise your hand, you take one at a time out of respect. Because remember, we're going to get back. We're going to get back soon, hopefully. When we do get back, I want us to be on par, to make sure that when we come into classes, you know, we've got the discovery stuff going down pat. We've got people that know, you know, what they need to do in class, and you've got kids and teachers being able to communicate. So let's do that effectively while online. All right, I've been watching, and honestly, I'm seeing a lot of kids and a lot of you freshmen I don't know, and I want to get to know you. I don't want to judge you on just what's going on in class. So do me a favor. When it comes to class time, show respect for your teacher. Use it as class so we can be effective and we can get things done effectively, because that's who we are here at Henry County. One of the quotes I'm going to put on today, and I'll say this quote here in a second, there was a story I used to tell my daughter about, there was a butterfly trying to get out of a cocoon. It had a small gap in order to get out of that cocoon. You know, and it kept fighting in order to get out, but it couldn't. So a young boy was walking by one day and saw that butterfly trying to get out. So he took his knife and he slit the cocoon at one point so the butterfly could get out. Once that butterfly was able to come out, he was expecting it to go along its way, to spread his wings and fly, but it couldn't. And what he didn't realize is that butterfly had to overcome obstacles within that cocoon in order for that fluid to strengthen his wings to be able to fly and overcome any obstacles. So he was doing the job of helping the butterfly, but at the same time it was hurting the butterfly because it didn't get a chance to experience that obstacle on its own. My thing to you all is we develop our character muscles by overcoming challenges and obstacles, and this is one that we deal with every day at school, especially being online. You know, we got to help each other out. You know, and during this obstacle, we're building those muscles, not physically but mentally, in order to make sure that we're overcoming these obstacles, we're building character. So by the time we get back, we should be on that same page. We should be ready and we should be focused. This is just making us stronger. So let's keep that all in mind. All right, let's work together on that. Let's do what's right in these classes, because I'll be poking in here a little bit later and probably fifth period just to see what we're doing. So let's work together, help our teachers out. They're spending hours and hours trying to plan for you. This is different for them also as it is for everybody. So let's stick together and get that done right. What I want to do now is I'm going to do my push-up challenge. Not one last time, but I do it every single day. The other day I threw out Lance Sutley. He challenged Landon Robbins, which the other day Sutley was able to do his push-ups. He showed Landon. Landon was able to do his push-ups for Sutley. And now Landon's asking me to challenge Grayson Clark. So Grayson, I'm going to do my 20 push-ups, and the challenge will be back to you, and we'll see who's going to be challenged coming in tomorrow. All right, so I'll do my 20. You got me? All right, there's the 20. Grayson, is back to you, so we'll see you follow through with that challenge. And that's all I got today, Mr. Sagaser.
Thank you, Mr. Robbins. And just another piece off of Mr. Robbins, just thinking a little bit about taking some time for yourselves, students, and teachers also. Take some time away from this computer that we're sitting out. Go out on a beautiful day, take a walk, enjoy yourself a little bit, but just make sure, everybody, you take some time for yourself to de-stress. Our next segment is Sutley Circle. Mr. Sutley?
Thanks, Sagaser. Morning, everybody. Still morning. Yep, still morning. Good morning. Hope you all had a great weekends. Excited to be with you again today. One thing that I want to do on Mondays is I'm going to do a literary exercise every Monday. So I learned about literary exercises in my fraternity when I was in college, and it was just something that we did at the end of every meeting, kind of a lesson or a thought that we wanted to share with somebody else. So I'm going to be pulling some literary exercises, things that I want to share with you all. Hopefully they'll be motivating for you all, maybe make you think about some things a little bit differently. I'm also going to post these all on the CCR website, so we'll talk a little bit more about this. This one's called Dream Big. The author's unknown, but it's something I've shared with classes in the past and something I want to share with you now. I always like to share this at the beginning of something or when things are ending and we're starting something, a new chapter. So this one's called Dream Big. If ever there were a time to dare, to make a difference, to embark on something worth doing, it is now. Not for any grand cause necessarily, but for something that tugs at your heart, something that's your dream. You owe it to yourself to make your days count. Have fun, dig deep, stretch, dream big. Know, though, that things worth doing seldom come easy. There will be good days and there will be bad days. There will be times when you want to turn around, pack it up, and call it quits. Those times tell you that you're pushing yourself and that you are not afraid to learn by trying. Persist. Because with an idea, determination, and the right tools, you can do great things. Let your instincts, your intellect, and your heart guide you. Trust. Believe in the incredible power of the human mind, of doing something that makes a difference, of working hard, of laughing and hoping, of lazy afternoons, of lasting friends, of all the things that will cross your path this year. The start of something new brings the hope of something great. Anything is possible. There's only one you, and you will only pass this way once. Do it right. All right, so that one's called Dream Big. I'll post that on the website as I'm updating it. That update's happening right now, so there will be a new link for the CCR website that'll be coming out that will have a lot of information for all students. A couple things I want to talk to the seniors about. If you're going to college, start looking at where you want to go. What kind of school do you want to go to? A big school, small school, private school, public school, whatever it is. Be looking at what schools have your major. If you're thinking that you want to go to the military, you need to be starting to talk to recruiters. So be thinking about what branch of the military you want to go into, and then let's reach out to some of those recruiters, and I can help you facilitate those conversations if you need me to. And then if you're planning to go to work or you're not really sure what you're going to do, start thinking about the things that you want to do. I know that I've talked to a few students that said they want to be a plumber. So for those people, they need to start reaching out to plumbers and kind of getting into the know. Start looking now for what you're going to be doing when you graduate. So that's it for Sutley Circle this Monday. We will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.
Thank you, Mr. Sutley. Appreciate those words of wisdom. And as always, well, students and teachers, that concludes our Wildcat news for today. We appreciate you joining us. Everyone, don't forget to be part of building the bridge. So for Mr. Robbins, Mr. Sutley, JTB, I'm Mr. Sagaser. Everybody have a fantastic day, and remember, once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. Thanks, everybody.